Hey everyone, today we are going to introduce you to the smallest lizards in our zoo, the first of which requires gloves to handle. We're gonna start with our largest of our smallest lizards.
So like our most medium lizards.
Yes, and they're gonna get smaller and smaller and smaller until we have this big of a lizard to show you at the very end. It's so cute. But we're gonna start over here. Sheila!
She does not want to come out.
This is Sheila the Hila Monster. Sheila was a rescue situation. We took her in. Actually, we pursued a Hila in particular to put in our zoo, and she just happened to be getting rehomed at the time. She was our first ever Hila Monster. We do have 2 of them now.
Yeah, she's our bigger Hila.
Yeah, she's breeding size. We tried breeding her last year and saw some breeding behavior, but didn't get any eggs. So we're gonna try again. We're borrowing a friend's male. We're gonna see what happens. We also have a second one in here.
Which it makes sense because we went largest to smallest here.
That's right, this one's a little bit smaller. This is Stevie the Hila Monster. Stevie's previous owner was named Stevie and he passed away unexpectedly in our area. So his family was trying to rehome the Hila Monster he had, and we took it in and decided to name it after him in his memory. So she was very well taken care of in her previous home. She's a beautiful little Hila Monster. She gets along great with Sheila, and who knows, maybe we'll be able to breed her someday too.
It's so sweet to get like little baby
Gila
Gila
love
monsters.
baby Gilas. Now, some people do free handle Gila monsters. It's kind of a personal choice. I like to play it safe. We all kind of do here at Snake Discovery, like to play it safe because they are technically venomous, and I have heard that even if one tooth breaks your skin, it's not a good day. Like, it's worse than a hognose or a false water cobra, the mildly venomous snakes biting you. This is worse. So we wear gloves because it is medically significant.
And they keep their like venom in their lower lip, right?
They do. It's right
like
there.
They got chew going on.
That's their venom gland, and they chew it into their threat. Not even their prey. They only use it on things that scare them, which is weird. Yeah, it's just a self-defense measure. You're so cute.
I guess that makes sense. They just kind of stumble across their prey.
Yeah, they're very lazy, slow hunters. Next up is our bearded dragon, Ham Sandwich, or Hammy for short. He's a little bit smaller than the Gila monsters anyway, I guess overall, with his tail, debatably the same length. Anyway, we're gonna count him.
Less.
He definitely weighs less, and Hammy has an interesting story. He was surrendered to us at, I believe, 6 months old, so he was just a little guy, but his spine indented like almost a 90-degree angle down and then back, and then zigzaggy all the way down.
Yeah, he's got this big old lump right here.
Yeah, and his forearms are curved in. He has serious metabolic bone disease. And we contemplated putting him down because we were like, is this bad enough that he can't pass food? Does he not have a good quality of life? But his personality is bigger than any other bearded dragon I know. He eats well, he head bobs, he blackbeards when he sees something he doesn't like.
I think I know what he doesn't like.
Yeah, we actually have 3 bearded dragons here at Snake Discovery.
One right over here.
This is our second one. This is Ginger. She was another surrender.
She's been with us for the longest, for beardies anyway.
Has she?
Yeah, she was our first.
Was she? Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And then it was Hammy?
And then it was
I thought
Hammy.
it was the... Oh, wow. All right.
We got her like right away.
I guess, yeah. She is a hypotranslucent morph. So she has the white claws, beautiful colors, dark eyes, just a gorgeous bearded dragon. Came from a really good breeder and through a couple of hands just was surrendered to us.
Do you remember?
She was from Doshi's Dragons.
Yeah, we bought her for resale in the store.
That's right. And then a customer bought her and then she laid a clutch of eggs and they were worried about her becoming eggbound.
Yep.
So they surrendered to her to us and maybe got a male. I don't exactly remember, but we kept her because she's gorgeous.
Yes, she's absolutely stunning.
Yeah, she's our example of a healthy bearded dragon that I like to show to our vet tech classes, and then I compare her to Hammy. Oh, but we have another one too.
Yeah,
we have
there's
another
an even prettier one.
Yeah, we have another bearded dragon that was surrendered to our rescue.
Oh, she's in this rock.
There she is. This is Cherry. She is a beautiful red-colored bearded dragon. She's also very healthy. She was very well taken care of. She's a translucent morph too, hence the dark eyes yet again.
Is she also leatherback?
Yes, she is a leatherback, so she has the reduced or smaller spikes down her side and smaller scales down her back. So that is the leatherback morph.
Yeah, she's gorgeous in my opinion.
If you guys want to climb around, that's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
Show him who's boss there, Cherry. And he's like, what in the world? No. I'm supposed to be the man in this relationship.
Yeah, all right. So we have 1 boy and 2 girls.
Where's the
Ginger
other one?
is on my head. She's stuck in
she
my
made
hair.
her way up.
Yeah, I can't get her out. So those are our 3 bearded dragons.
Aww.
Next up we have our legless lizards.
He was not happy to have you grab him.
No, not happy at all. 1, 2. This is my favorite one. Don't tell the others.
She's like, you can't get me.
Oh no, come here.
3, 4.
And is there another?
I don't know.
I think there's another one in here. Okay, there's a fifth one in here somewhere, but I can't find it.
Yeah.
So we have a group of legless lizards in our zoo. They are the next smallest. They're actually pretty big. Maybe they're technically bigger than bearded dragons. I don't know.
They might be, but...
These are weird animals. And no, they are not snakes, even though they have no legs. They are technically lizards. Ugh, guys, go back. This is Legolas. I had to put Lieutenant Dan and the rest back because it's just too much.
Also, Emily was working on something. She did not just get pooped on.
Oh,
so.
yeah, there's grease from work earlier today, so excuse all of that. This is Legolas. She is my favorite legless lizard. She's also our first one, I believe, that we ever got. She's super friendly. She has done hundreds of educational programs, and she's the one that laid eggs for us last year. So we're hoping to breed them again. They're in their cool down phase, but they're on the tail end of it. So we're hoping to see some aggressive behavior between the males, because that probably will indicate there's going to be eggs on the way.
We have multiple males in there?
I think there are, yes.
Good.
I think we have 2 males, 2 females, and the new one I have not looked at.
Okay.
Or I have not looked at close enough to sex. So I think we have a chance at getting eggs again this year.
That'd be pretty cool.
Wouldn't it? So one thing that everybody asks me about these, other than why are they not considered snakes, which we have a whole video about that. I'll put a link to it in the description below. They are in fact lizards, not snakes. But the other question I get is, what is this line down their side? That is called the lateral line, and it allows them to expand and contract as they breathe, or, like in the case of her from last year, to allow extra space for eggs when they're gravid.
Yeah, or if you eat too much.
Or that, large meals.
Go to the buffet and just engorge.
Wouldn't that be nice, just to like unzip and have extra capacity
we just take
for
our
food?
belts off as humans.
Oh, right, yeah, that's like us unbelting our belt. I like to relate it to that extra zipper on suitcases that you unzip to kind of expand it out.
Yep.
That's essentially what this lateral line does. But there you go. The legless lizard is our next smallest.
We don't have to go very far for the next one.
No, we don't.
We turn over here.
Even smaller than the legless lizards. Where are you? Buddy.
All right, we'll come back when we find it.
We found her.
Yeah.
She was in the log.
Yeah, she was right there.
This is our red Ackie monitor. Now, we used to have a couple in here. There's a video where we got eggs from them, actually. But the other ones were rescues, and they just didn't seem to long-term adapt to all of the vertical space. This one, however, has done great. She hasn't shown any signs of stress or, like, falling or hanging out towards the bottom. She's been doing great, so she gets this whole mansion just to herself now.
She kind of just sits, like, right there in that basking spot until people come to feed her, and then she runs at them and steals crickets right out of the cricket container.
Yeah,
so.
She's very bold when it comes to food.
Yes.
She's also very handleable, too. These make really good pets, actually, especially if they're socialized. I mean, check this out. Like, she doesn't care. She's so chill. She's such a chill lizard. Like, this is just her personality.
Maybe she's dead.
Are you a dead Ackie monitor and we just don't know? You're so sweet. Oh, draw me like one of your French girls. That is our red Ackie monitor. Next smallest is the Cuban false chameleon.
We've had these forever.
We looked it up 6 years ago. We got our initial group of 4 of them, and we still have 3 of the 4.
Yeah, we have, let's see, I think this is Gandalf.
Yep, here's Gandalf, our boy.
Yeah, they're like, oh no, they're pulling us out.
Next we have Snails, one of our girls.
We're the original girls.
This is our other original girl. So this is 3 of the 4. One of them never really ate for us, so it just didn't do well with us. But the remaining 3 have always done wonderfully, and they've had babies for us now, including some babies that now live in the same habitat.
I think that one is a baby from
Yep,
one
that's
of them.
their first baby. This is a female that was surrendered to us. Okay. And this is another baby that they had over the years. So you going back in? Okay.
Yeah, she doesn't want to be in here
apparently. This does mean, though, that this trio is at least 7 years old, because they were at least a year when we got them.
That's what a long-lived anole.
Oh my gosh, yeah, I cannot believe how long they have lived for us. For an anole, they should have lived like 4 to 5 years, but now they're 7? It's awesome.
I love how she just went back in and sat there.
Yeah.
Like, how dare you touch me? I need to be on my own stick.
She really likes her sticks.
Yeah.
So if you ever come into our zoo, try to find all 6 of them in the enclosure.
See, I think that one is usually hiding.
Yeah, there's
That's
usually
a good
one.
hider.
One hides really well. So good luck finding all 6 of them. We had to pull that one out from the corner for this video. But I still love this species so much.
Yeah.
They don't lay as many eggs as they used to. I
Which
assume.
I think is his fault.
I think it's his fault. I don't think he is kind of sparking any breeding behavior because of his age. Eventually, you know, when he passes away from old age at some point, we'll get another male and then maybe that'll spark some breeding again. Yeah,
otherwise, they're just living out retirement life.
Exactly. Yeah, I don't mind an old senior false chameleon in here.
Yeah. All right, well, sneak preview. This is probably going to be the next one because Emily's rooting around over here. We were trying to decide which one was smaller between the two. Did you find him?
No.
There's so much leaf foliage in there.
It's so hard to find him when he wants to hide.
Yeah.
Oh, I see a tail. Okay. Hi, buddy. Hello. Oh, you were sleeping. Come here, bud.
He's like, no, ma'am. I mean, it is way past my bedtime. I don't know why you are yanking me out of my enclosure. Yeah, he's definitely bigger than the Fireskinks.
Yeah, I think so. He's in his sleepy colors, too.
Yeah.
He gets really light colored when he's asleep. This is our veiled chameleon. We have had a few veiled chameleons in the zoo, all rescues that have just been dropped off, and the previous ones to him were females, which have egg-laying issues and typically don't last as long as males do, so now we have a male. He should be in here for a while.
Really pretty.
He's a gorgeous chameleon.
Also, for anybody who doesn't know, chameleons are very short-lived.
Oh, yeah. You would think they would live longer than, like, 5.
Yeah.
And he's already up there. So a couple indicators that he is a male, though, would be his casque up here is a little bit more noticeable on males, a little bit smaller on females.
He was not happy about that.
He was not, no.
He showed his beard off to you like,
yeah,
don't be poking at my head.
He's grumpy. I mean,
well,
chameleons are known for being grumpy.
I mean, I guess if you came and snatched me out of bed at midnight after about an hour of sleep, I'd be about that same look.
That's a good point.
Except not as pretty.
But I will say, he eats in front of kids, and he lets kids tongue feed him.
Yeah.
So he's actually really good at teaching people of all ages some really cool facts about chameleons. But what I was getting at earlier is the easiest way to sex a veiled chameleon is to look at their back feet. Males have this little nub behind their feet, and females do not. So, easy enough.
Oh, where's the nub?
Right back here. Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh.
That's
You're like, don't show off my nub.
That little bump is an indicator that this is a male.
And he doesn't like you showing off his little bump.
He does not.
He's like, it's not that little, guys. Alright, well, I teased it earlier, so what's our next smallest?
Next up would be our Fireskinks that nobody knows we have because they hide all the time.
Yeah, it's kind of not a great zoo exhibit, but...
Not really.
Every once in a while, the male will come out and sit, like, right there. And it's, like, perfect. It's like, just do that all the time.
Yeah.
I'll give you more food if you do that.
It's like a very special day when he comes out. And since he does every once in a while, they're still in the zoo.
I bet they're under the water dish.
Probably. Ta-da!
Hey, look at that.
Under the water dish.
What a shock.
We have a pair of these. Oh, buddy.
Oh, he's so squirmy.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, well, he's hiding.
And this is what they do during the day.
Yep.
We actually have a patternless morph of Fireskinks. The other one is in there somewhere buried, I'm sure.
Down there. We don't want to disturb her.
Yeah. I believe this is our male, and we do have a male-female pair. We were hoping to maybe get eggs from them at some point. They have a habitat that is a good laying medium for eggs, but they haven't decided to breed for us. And that's okay. They don't have to.
We haven't cycled them or anything, so.
Yeah, it's like if they want
Just
to,
gotta
they
put
can
them
do
together.
it. But the Fireskinks are named after this beautiful kind of fire-colored sides that they have. And the word skink just means smooth lizard with short legs. So you can definitely see that. You are very angry right now.
I love the red blushing on their cheeks, too.
So pretty.
Like they have it on their lip, and then they have that little, like, blush on their back of the ear.
And the closer you look at them, the prettier they are. It's like they're covered in jewels. They really are an underrated species of lizard.
Well, when you can't see them, it's like the...
Yeah.
What's the one? The sunbeam snake. Gorgeous
right,
snake.
yeah, true.
But it's like having a box of dirt.
Pretty much. That's kind of what it's like having Fireskinks.
Yeah.
We're getting smaller.
Yeah, look at this little tiny turd.
Next up is our Texas Spiny Lizard group. This is one of my favorite exhibits in our zoo, but it often is overlooked because there's bigger animals on the other side of the aisle.
Yeah,
so
we got,
our
like, Inky over here.
Inky, and we have blue-tongued
Gorgeous.
skinks.
Blue tongues.
And nobody ever pays attention to the Texas Spiny lizards.
I think this is me and Emily's, like, most underrated species
gosh,
/ enclosure in the zoo.
Yeah, because they're out, they're visible, it's a really cool species. I mean, they have like pine cone scales, guys. And this is a blue morph, or blue lineage, some beautiful blue sides, a blue chin, and we have a group in here that I believe when we originally bought them and had them shipped up here, it was supposed to be a male and 2 females.
I think it is.
Yeah.
Because if you look at her, there's some blue. She's pretty and all that.
Yeah.
But now let's look at this guy.
Oh,
Back over here.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. I didn't think you were actually going to be able to grab him.
Oh, you're so beefy.
He's
this one's
bigger, he's
yeah.
chunkier,
Yeah.
he's bluer. He's not really blue right now, but it's also...
The blue
9
goes all the way
o'clock
down
at
his tail, though.
night. Yeah.
Yeah, and his tail is thicker at the base, so I think you're right. I think this is the male.
Yeah.
And the other two are girls.
And then the other girl is... She's tucked in here. I'm not going to mess with her. She's having a good time by herself.
This is a really underrated species of lizard. I love just watching them hunt for their food, because if we...
super active.
Yeah, when we let crickets loose and they crawl up the walls, these guys can easily scale the walls and with great accuracy just go after their bugs.
Yeah, like there's portions in here that are like not vertical, like back out, and they just scale that just fine.
Yeah, they're out and about everywhere.
Yeah.
It took us a long time to figure out what to put in this enclosure because we were like, what's going to stay small long term, but what will also use this type of vertical space?
This was the one that we built before we had an idea, and we were like, red rock.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, what are we gonna do?
We just had a bunch of this red paneling left over, so we're like, well, we'll use that. Wait, what can live in a red environment and have it
Yeah.
look natural? And we came across the Texas spiny lizards.
Yeah.
They've been in here ever since, and I love them so much.
Yeah.
Actually, one more really cool fact, my favorite fact about this species before we move on.
About these guys
Yeah,
right down here.
we already put them back, but the males will do a push-up contest against one another to show off and to compete for dominance.
So kind of like some males of the human race.
Yes! All right, we have 4 species left.
Yeah, so we're getting really small
We
now.
are. This is even smaller. She likes to
Aw.
sleep in the log. She's so cute. Can I pick you up? Come here.
Like, no!
Oh, come here. You're
No,
fine.
you can't have me!
This is our Madagascar Swift. And I bet you're thinking, I've never heard of that before. And that's because there's not really many of these in captivity. We picked her up from a friend who just couldn't keep her anymore when we opened up our zoo. So we kind of spontaneously chose one of these enclosures to be for her specifically.
Yeah.
We were told, keep her hot, keep her humid when we
Yep.
walked away. And she's been doing great.
Yeah.
She eats so many insects. She has been nice and plump this entire time. We don't handle her. It's kind of a skittish species, even though she's doing really well right now. But what I love is they have this really cool spiky tail. It looks like a pine cone all the way down. And since their main predator in Madagascar is birds, these are known for listening specifically for bird calls. And before even seeing them, if they can hear a bird call, they take off. Like,
So
they
it's a good
have
thing-
learned the bird calls.
It's a good thing we do frog and cricket noises in the zoo.
Yeah, not birds.
calls.
Oh my gosh, good point. Yeah,
Yeah.
she'd freak out.
She used to, like, we had the basking bulb, like, right here, because that was our best basking area, was actually, like, here. She would crawl up to this very top corner and just sit there all day long. So then we added this, and now she sits here.
Yeah.
In fact, there's a poop right there.
Proof.
right where she sits all the time.
Yeah, she's a fun one too. So if you want another species that you don't see that often, come check out the Madagascar Swift.
Yeah, another underrated species. Alright, so as Emily's getting beef footage of the Madagascar Swift, we're kind of having a debate here for the 3rd and 2nd spot on the list for smallest.
I think it's the keel-bellied lizards.
I think it's the Shieldtailed Agamas.
The keel-bellies are so much thinner though.
Yeah, but the shield tails are about that long.
Maybe we should let them decide.
Yeah.
We're gonna show you both, and you guys let us know which one you think. If you had to choose which one was smaller,
Yeah.
what
which
would you
one
pick?
comes in 2nd and which one comes in 3rd? Because definitely 1st is smaller than all the other ones.
Okay, so we can't find the keel-bellied lizards. I think they sleep behind the paneling.
Well, they're not on that side, which
No?
I thought they would have been.
Okay, and on this side. I thought we fixed this.
Oh, there's totally one in there.
Really?
Yeah, they're both in there.
Oh, good. Okay. Well, next species, we can't even see.
Yeah, he's down in the water.
Oh my gosh, he is.
Yeah.
Really? That's where they sleep?
They sleep in the water,
Oh my
apparently.
gosh. Well, there they are.
Yeah.
Apparently.
They're both in there.
How did they get back there?
So, do you think they crawl under
I don't
in
know.
that corner, or do you think they do the maze?
Yeah, why do they sleep in the water? I don't...
Like,
Yeah.
is there a way for them to
Zigzag you
zigzag
down?
all the way back up to the top?
I don't know. Oh, weird. You get to see the back behind the paneling. You guys sleep in the wall? Why do you do that? Well, we have our male right there and a female back there. Yeah, we caught you. We
Yeah.
see where you hide now.
Now we have to fix this.
Uh-huh. So these are our keel-bellied lizards.
For reference, here's a finger.
Oh, yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. We're debating. I think they're bigger than the other species, but I guess we won't be able to talk about these guys much because they're behind the paneling. So this is my submission for next smallest, and Ed's submission Wait, I want to watch you struggle first.
There's so many cobwebs back here.
I offered to get you a ladder to help.
I mean, you did, which was thankful because I needed it now.
Yeah,
No, I didn't need it before.
You said you didn't need the ladder.
I mean, I didn't at the time.
Uh-huh. Okay, Ed's submission is the Shieldtailed Agama.
See, that is so much smaller than those
I don't know.
pain in the butt.
The keeled-bellieds, they're longer, but they're so much skinnier than him. So
Yeah,
maybe,
no.
I don't know. But anyway, we're gonna go with the next smallest lizard in today's video.
Or the
Shield-tailed,
third smallest.
or
I
the
don't
third
know.
smallest.
That
Let us
depends
know what
on
you
the-
think.
Yeah, comments.
We have a pair of these, though. Let me find the female.
So as Emily was trying to find her, she's
Way up there.
right there.
Come here, little
Looking
girl.
to try and escape.
She's so cute, and she has her full tail. We have a male and a female. The male has this noticeably blue lower jaw during the breeding season. It just recently turned blue again, so I'm hoping that these two will want to breed.
Yeah, everybody we've talked to, though, says you need to have a pair of fighting males, so I'm not
Yes.
super...
I'm thinking we put a small mirror in there.
Can we try
And
that?
then he sees another male. I think that
Then we
might work.
pull the mirror, and then he's like, I win!
Yeah, exactly.
Breed
That's
with
what
the
I want to do.
females.
I just
Okay.
need to find a tiny little mirror to put in there, like a Shieldtailed Agama-sized mirror.
All right.
But what I wanted to show was their tails. The
They have
female...
sweet tails.
Yes, the female has this little projection at the end of her tail. The male is supposed to have it. He was surrendered to us without it. I don't know what happened. He's actually the reason why we have these now, because it's such a cool little species with that blue jaw and everything. We're like,
Look at their little feet.
yeah, they have such cute little feet too. But what makes their tails so fascinating is in the wild, when they're scared, they will jam themselves into their burrow, but they leave their tail at the exit, and that's their door. This is like their protective door to their little home.
So nobody can get in.
Exactly, it's too
It's a
pokey.
shielded door.
Exactly, hence the name Shieldtailed Agama. And they're also called the Turnip-tailed Agama
I can see
because
that.
it kind of looks like a turnip. But that's our little females. We'll stop looking at their butts. And
And
here's
look at their
our
faces.
beautiful pair of Shieldtailed Agamas.
Oh, they're so pretty.
They just eat insects. They're hanging out in their zoo. Try to find them when you're here. Usually you only see one or the other, but I guess check the wall for the female if you don't see her right away. Well, although Ed and I couldn't decide which was our second smallest lizard, I
This
think
is
we
by
both
far the smallest.
we agree. The smallest
Skittles.
lizard here is
Taste the rainbow.
the Skittle lizard.
Are you gonna grab one?
I'm gonna try because I have to show how little they are.
Oh my gosh. I don't know how you're gonna get them.
I don't want to break them. Come here. Okay, you ready?
Sure.
Here they are.
Oh my gosh. They're so little.
Baby morning geckos.
I didn't realize they came in different shades of color.
Isn't that cool? And these are siblings too. Oh my goodness. You're fine. You're fine. Okay, you can
Wow.
chill in the cart. They're very quick too. Oh gosh. Okay, we're both on the cart.
Oh no.
no!
Only for so long.
Okay.
I'll copy this one.
Okay, I put one back in the jar.
Oh my gosh, where'd he go? Okay.
come here.
All I see is a tail.
Oh my gosh.
And now he's on the ground. We got him again.
Definitely the tiniest lizard here. They're
Yeah.
so stinking cute. They're like an inch long, or for non-US citizens, I'd say 2 centimeters when their tail is outstretched. Super tiny. They're so small. They can't even eat the tiniest of crickets we have. They have to eat fruit flies right now.
Also almost impossible to get in focus on camera.
Are they that little?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Well, like the depth of field, I can go here and like lens can't even, like I have to go back here.
Oh my
So that's how
god.
little they are.
By far the tiniest lizard here at Snake Discovery. And there you have it. The 10, actually I think it was 11.
Yeah, it's technically 11.
11, might have been 12 with this guy. I don't remember.
Yeah.
The smallest lizards at Snake
Yeah,
Discovery,
there we go.
X amount. Maybe someone can count for us.
medium to the smallest. Like that guy right there.
Let us know in the comments which one was your favorite from today's video. I love them all. I mean,
Yeah.
all of them. They're
I
fantastic.
think the Texas Spiny lizards are still my favorite.
I really
Or
like
Hila
those too.
Monsters.
That's fun too. I can't decide. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you Patreon backers for your incredible support as always. Also let us know which one of us is right. Which one's bigger?
Oh.
The keel-bellied lizard
Totally the Shieldtailed Agama.
or the
they're
Shieldtailed
smaller.
Agamas?
Yeah. So should we probably stop harassing this little dude?
Yeah, should we put him back in his Skittles jar?
Sure.
Okay.